Hello and welcome in to San Salvador, El Salvador, home of the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Central America and Caribbean pre-qualifiers. Tonight's matchup will see Nicaragua taking on Guyana. It's day 1 of 5. We've already seen one thrilling game in the books. Jamaica beating Costa Rica 69-67, putting Jamaica in a good spot to begin the tournament on the right foot. Costa Rica battled hard in that one. They fell down big by double digits at half and battled back in the third to make it a game in the fourth. It fell just short in the end. Jamaica coming away victorious in our first game. This is our second of 2 games tonight. Nicaragua taking on Guyana. Nicaragua will be wearing the road blue uniforms. Guyana will be wearing the home whites. And we'll get set just a little bit. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. A reminder, if you want to keep up with all FIBA Basketball 2023 action, you can follow at FIBA WC on social media to keep up to date with everything happening in and around the World Cup. Right now, we got Guyana and Nicaragua getting set to tip momentarily. There's 5 teams here in El Salvador. El Salvador is the only team we won't see play today. They'll play tomorrow. They'll take on Costa Rica in their first game. All 5 teams will get 1 rest day, playing 4 games in 5 days. Top 3 teams from this pre-qualification will move to the second stage of pre-qualifiers in July. It's a round-robin style tournament, so each team will play the other. A chance for teams from Central America and the Caribbean to pre-qualify for the 2023 World Cup, which will happen in August of 2023. For the first time ever, 3 countries will serve as co-hosts for the big event, premier event in world basketball. Japan, Indonesia, and the Philippines will share host duties for the FIBA 2023 World Cup. You see there hashtag FIBA WC 2023 to joining on the conversation on social media. It'll be the 19th edition of the World Cup. 6 venues, 6 host cities, 32 teams, and these 2 teams getting set to square off here momentarily hope that they are a part of that group. Guyana comes into this game with a FIBA world ranking of 100, a developing nation in terms of basketball, trying to get on the map, especially in the Caribbean and in Central America. This would be a good start to qualify for, or to pre-qualify anyway, for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. They've done that in the past for the AmeriCup. They've hit the pre-qualifiers there, hoping to take it now on the global stage and pre-qualify for the World Cup. On the other end, Nicaragua, their rank really doesn't do them justice to the way that this team has been able to develop lately. Rank in FIBA World Rank 116. But there's still a lot of young talent on this squad for head coach David Rosario. There you see the starting 5 there for Guyana as they get set to take on Nicaragua here. Expect an up-tempo game for both these 2 teams. They like to get up and down the floor. And you always want to start these type of tournaments on the right foot. Again, the first of 4 games for each of these teams. They'll have the 1 rest day. We've already seen 1 game so far today as Jamaica defeated Costa Rica 69-67. We hope that this game is as thrilling as that one was. So off we go. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Central America and Caribbean pre-qualifiers here from El Salvador. My name is Carlin Gay. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. Guyana in the white uniforms, Nicaragua in the blue. I'll be going from right to left on your screen. There's Ponce on the ball. Ruiz, he'll tee up a 3 and get blocked by James. That was Delroy James doing the blocking. Here he is, number 4 in white. Sizing up the left-hand push shot, no good there. A couple possessions for Guyana. They come up empty. It's Thomas. Amir, his shot no good. Some opening possession jitters for both teams. Rose, captain of this team. Anthony Moe. Thought about the 3, now takes it and knocks it down. So the first bucket of the game goes to Anthony Moe, and it's a triple, giving Guyana first 3 and the first 3 points of their 2023 pre-qualifiers. Amir looking to drive. Now looking for help and then gave it away. James coming up with it. Nice bounce pass inside. Delroy James to Gordon James. 5-0 Guyana. Jared Ruiz. Thomas driving inside, high off the glass and got it to go. Ansdale Thomas, his first 2. 34-year-old going high off the window to break the ice for Nicaragua. A wild shot there by Rose. Nicaragua coming back the other way with Ruiz. He could get hot in a hurry. Ruiz inside to Lopez. Lopez thought he got hit, no call. There goes the whistle. As on the follow was Omer, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. So as Amir toes the line and tries to dig back into this hole, misses the first. Minor Nicaragua, of course, back in 2010, finished first in the Central America Sports Games for men. Of course, in the CONCENCABA Championship, finished 3rd. 2 medals that they're very proud of as a nation. But as I said off the top, that 116 rank doesn't do them justice. They are a much better team than that. They're developing. You got to put the results on the board to improve that FIBA rank. And a tournament like this is a perfect opportunity to do that. Crandon for 3, no good. Lopez comes away with a flat-footed rebound. Here's Ruiz walking into a 3, in and out. Both teams not afraid to shoot the long ball. Delroy James says, let's slow it down and run something. James looking to turn the quarter. Feed inside, and a good block up top by Lopez. Amir. Floater's good. That bucket ties the game at 5. James looking to probe. Now looking to dance on Ruiz. He'll bump and grind. Gordon James at the top of the key. He'll launch. Too strong, and here comes Ruiz with the rebound. He could put. So give Delroy James his first triple of the night. And an 8-5 lead for Guyana. 4 minutes into the game. Ponce directing traffic. Ruiz. Omir rises up. Can't hit. And Anthony Moe skies for that board. James just hit a 3 from this area. Let's see how he gets going on this possession. Good ball movement from Guyana. The extra pass leads to an open shot. Can't get it to go. And Ruiz, again, looking to push the other way. Ruiz driving inside this time, finishing with the right hand. Jared Ruiz, playing a lot of basketball as of late. Was in the Basketball Champions League of America's final game for Real Esteli. His team coming up short, losing to Flamengo in the final. It was Esteli's first time being in the BCLA championship game. It's a packed house in Nicaragua. The gym was absolutely jumping. Well, Flamengo really tightened the screws defensively and were able to come away with a victory after losing in the final a season ago. Foul there by Delroy James. We'll stay on this side. 14 on the shot clock for Nicaragua. Quick sub here as we see Welch hit the bench. That's something that both coaches, Hercules and Rosario, would hope to do, get subs in and out quickly with 4 games in 5 days. Be a lot of tired legs. Use your bench if you can. James pokes it away, and Guyana comes away with the steal. Mo for 3. Left it short. Ponce with the rebound. Ponce with the acceleration. Poor decision there. Trying to feed Omer. He could have just one up for the layup. He had the wide open lane. The other way is Mo, a little out of control. And Ruiz comes down with the rebound, heading the other way for Nicaragua. Omer driving inside. Ponce extra. Good up fake. Thomas got it. Vanzel Thomas knocking down the Jimmy there. And it leads to some substitutions on both sides. 11-9 early on. Good flow to start the game. 3:51 remaining here in the first quarter. Guyana's relied heavily on Delroy James to initiate the offense. Doesn't touch the rock on this possession. Rose, who just checked back into the game, his shot goes awry, and here comes Ruiz the other way. Ruiz probing. Ruiz in the lane, hanging, and can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots. See how tired the legs are for Ruiz in this round-robin tournament this weekend. As I said, he just last weekend went through a battle with his squad, his club team, Real Esteli, playing in the finals just a couple days ago. Left it all out on the floor. And you see what it means to him to play for his national team now, suiting up just days later. Try and help them pre-qualify for 2023 World Cup. Tie game 11-11, 3:20 to go here in the first. Rose with the high dribble, foul away from the basketball. Everyone looking around to see who it was on. Might have been on Claire on the hold. Fresh 14 here for Guyana. James tees up a 3. That's an air ball that time. Mo will dish it inside. Good ball movement again from Guyana. Wide open. So that stat flashed there on your screen quickly. Guyana has been active on the glass. 8 rebounds so far in this game. Ruiz, the feed inside. Can't get the and one, but Perez will go to the line for 2. That was a nice look by Ruiz. Showed the ability that he could play make. I'll need that for Nicaragua here in El Salvador. Timeout on the floor. Score tied at 11. 2:53 remaining in the first quarter. You're watching the 2023 pre-qualifiers for the FIBA World Cup. All right, back we are here for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Central America and Caribbean pre-qualifiers here from El Salvador. Tie game so far, Nicaragua and Guyana. Guyana in the white jerseys, Nicaragua in the road blue. And at the line is Perez getting fouled prior to the timeout. Misses the first free throw. His first appearance at the line for Andy Perez. Just checked into the game less than a minute ago. And again, when you're playing 4 games over 5 days, each team here, all 5 teams here, would love to get some production off their bench. A guy like Perez needs to step up big. You see quickly there the 5 on the floor for both teams. This is Bovell. Mo inside. Ball movement. Bovell, his 3 no good. James waits for a screen, rejects it. Mo went with the up fake. James again, shot clock winding down. He'll have to put it up. Long 3 is no good. Perez with the rebound. Ruiz. Good defense there. Read it like a book, and it's an offensive foul. Stanton Rose stepping in there for Guyana. Knew exactly where Ruiz was headed and took it right on the numbers. Referee's making sure that there's no wet or slick spots on the court. We had a game here on this same court just an hour ago. Jamaica defeating Costa Rica 69-67. Jamaica getting their first victory, and the first victory of the tournament for any team here in El Salvador. Half double there for Mo. Let's see what he does with it. Double then comes fully, and an offensive foul. He gets called for the chicken wing type hook. Defense there by Perez, not giving him anything. Good job there by Ruiz as well. Didn't come immediately. Just kind of halfway there, and then as soon as he put the ball in the deck, came over for the double, and it led to the offensive foul. That's Hodgson's first shot of the night, goes awry, and Delroy James comes away with the rebound. James crossing over, he's hacked. Before the shot, it's on the ground. That's Claire's foul. And again, Coach Rosario going to the bench early and often. James. Rose for three, no good. Rebound clear. Hodgson goes behind his back. Late whistle, but it was the correct call. Hodgson got hit on that behind the back dribble attempt. And Guyana's in the penalty, so that means Hodgson will go to the line and earn a couple. So after the good start from both teams, we've gotten into quicksand a little bit here. Stuck on 11 for quite some time. Belgrave checks into the game for the first time for Guyana, 7 in white. And Hodgson's first free throw in and out. Charlene Hodgson, another member of Real Esteli, playing in the Basketball Champions League of Americas. The runners-up to the champions Flamengo just a couple days ago. His legs probably heavy as well. Misses both free throws. He didn't seem like he had any legs in that shot at all. James crossing over, spinning in the lane. James just willing his way to the free throw line that time. See if he can earn a couple at the stripe. So far, Delroy James only has that one three-pointer that was able to cash in for him. That's good missile of a free throw. Bangs off the back of the rim. Stuck on 3 points at the moment. Looking for 4 with this attempt. It doesn't look like the scoreboard operator will have a long night. Stuck on 11 points for an extended period of time until Hodgson turns the corner and lays it up and in. His legs didn't look tired that time. Nicaragua in front by 2. Novell, his floater no good. Corner 3 on the way for Garth, no good. And a foul there on Perez. I think that's his second. It is. They can ill afford to have him in any sort of foul trouble. To make matters worse, it's going to be free throws on the other end, as Nicaragua is in the penalty. Perez will sit with the 2 fouls. And Smith's first free throw is no good. Smith getting his first action here in the tournament and in the game. He's been on the floor for less than a minute. Delroy James and Anthony Moe for Guyana have played the entire quarter thus far. 1 of 2 from the line. 1 point game. And there goes Anthony Moe on the bench. So James the only one that hasn't taken a breather for Guyana now. Keem Crandon just checked in for Moe. 2 in white. Good dribble drive. Hodgson got to the rim again, but forgot the ball. Threw up an air ball on the layup attempt. Smith dribbles the other way. Here's James. He's carried a heavy load thus far. James. And a foul is called away from the basket. That'll send James to the line. Tough call to have go against you, but maybe the right one. Attempt. Two for two from the line this time around. Give him 5. There's a couple seconds left here in the first period. Let's see if Nicaragua can get a shot off. They get an and one opportunity. Omer driving inside, finished with the left hand. He could go to the line for one more. Boy, that was a big-time play. A lot of movement before the foul shot goes up. Didn't matter. Guyana with an opportunity to throw one up at the buzzer. It was too late. And that's how we'll end the first period. Nicaragua up 16-14 over Guyana after one. You're watching FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023, Central America and Caribbean pre-qualifier action. Back we are here in El Salvador. FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Central American and Caribbean pre-qualifiers. I'm Carlin Gay. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. Nicaragua up 16-14 after one. Both teams here will play 4 games over the next 5 days. This is the first for each of these two teams. We'll have 2 games a day for the next 5 days. So if you love basketball, lock in. It should be fun. Reminder, if you want to keep up to date with all the news around the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup, you can check out at FIBA WC on social media. Join in on the conversation. Hashtag FIBA WC. There you see the 5 on the floor for both teams. Nicaragua in the road blue, Guyana in the home whites. Tough move inside and finish. Omer again. And one opportunity coming his way. Well, he closed the first period with an and one. Here he is to start the second quarter with an and one opportunity. And it could give Nicaragua a 5-point lead. Old-fashioned three-point play, give him 9. It's Omer. He's cooking so far. Leading the way for Nicaragua. Little pressure shown for Nicaragua, and an offensive foul is going to be called. Lovell throwing a chicken wing out there and knocking a defender in his face. Second foul. Gonna have to be careful here, as you know, in the FIBA game. 5 fouls and see you later. Here's Hodgson. The ball goes out of bounds. Stay on this side. It's Nicaragua. Delroy James pulls that down. Open three on the way and knocked down. Stanton Rose. And then an errant pass almost stolen away by Guyana. You see the shooting numbers for Guyana. They've struggled from the field so far, but able to keep it close with those 4 3-pointers. That's a tough layup by Claire. Lead back to 4. And a good steal there by Garth. Hodgson probing, floater, got it. Nicaragua now tightening the screws defensively. Rose having a tough time getting over half. He has to do it quickly. Just made it. Could have been a violation there. Belgrave lost the handle. Bodies hit the floor. Look at Nicaragua hustling. Amir. Hodgson and Omer, 2-man game. Hodgson. Claire up fake, now floats it, too strong. Omer with the strong rebound, putback's not there. Goes out of bounds, he'll stay here. That'll be a fresh 14 for Nicaragua. Look at Omer's numbers, 9 and 5 so far. Omer, a guy that's playing in the NCAA, playing for Arkansas State. He's playing some big boy basketball right now for his country. Subs on both sides. Bartel Lopez, we saw sparingly in the first period, back into the game here. 23 in blue. He's on the rock right now. Big, long body, young. Another Real Esteli player. It's Ponce. Omer. Lopez, the hook shot, no good as the shot clock expires. And Mo, who's back into the game now for Guyana, pulled it down. I don't know if Delroy James wanted to pass that and thought better of it halfway. Almost lost the handle there, but gets it back. Forces his way inside. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Well, early on, it's been Delroy James. It's been a workhorse for Guyana. His line drive free throw falls. James' second free throw, no good. He's stuck on 6 points. A foul away from the basketball. Looks like we'll stay on this side. A break there for Guyana as they try to dig and chip away at this 5-point lead. We'll have to wait for that. Timeout on the floor, 7:25 remaining here in the second quarter. Nicaragua up 23-18 over Guyana. You're watching the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 pre-qualifiers. Welcome back to El Salvador here for the FIBA Basketball World Cup pre-qualifiers. Guyana down 5. Might adjust that. See what they decide here. Shot clock stayed at 14. Here we go. Inbound. 3 on the way from Welch. No good. 5 on the floor on your screen now for Guyana, and now Nicaragua. Ponce. Thomas for 3. Too strong. Lopez on the offensive glass. Lopez, offensive foul. He stuck his off arm into the chest of Mo and was trying to create some space there for a shot and couldn't get away with it. Lopez thought he was getting subbed out. He's staying in the game. That's his third. Check that. That's his second foul. A guy that a lot of talent, but does have the propensity to get into foul trouble. Three on the way for Smith, too strong. Rebound Rose. Welch driving. Kick Smith. The ball movement's there. Let's see if Guyana could cash in. Wide open 3. Got it. That's Welch knocking it down, his second triple. He now has 6. Ponce being hounded by Smith. James got a hand on it. Broken floor break now for Nicaragua. Ruiz puts it on the deck. Driving inside. Count it, and the foul. Jared Ruiz checked back into the game. His presence is felt already. He'll go back to the line and try to get it the old-fashioned way. Give Ruiz 7. Give Nicaragua a 5-point lead. 6:12 remaining in the first quarter. First half, rather. Little zone shown by Nicaragua. Smith inside. Oh, that looked like a clean block by Lopez. The whistle blew. Let's see who the foul's on. If it's on Lopez, that's going to be his third. Check that. Perez, not Lopez. Lopez is on the bench. Perez just checked back into the game. He had to leave earlier with foul trouble. He had 2 fouls on him. He sat. That foul wasn't assessed to him. It was Ruiz picking up his first. Meanwhile, Smith knocks down the free throw to cut the lead to 4. Two for 2 from the line for Smith. 3-point game. Ponce. Looking for help. Finds it in Ruiz. Ruiz, good jab step there. The help defense converges. Someone's open. It's Thomas. Ponce. Driving. Last touch, Guyana. Stay here. The shot clock is winding down. Hodgson will check back into the game for Nicaragua. He'll replace Ponce. Omir's shot is blocked by James. What a pass ahead. Welsh inside and lays it in. Count the basket and the foul as well. Wow. The full court bomb And the finish with contact and a chance for Guyana to tie the game with Welsh at the line. It's a great sequence for Guyana. All started with their defense as well. James got a hand to it as a second block. Now we'll see Perez hit the bench as Garth comes back into the game. 22-year-old Francisco Garth. 29 in blue. Rose pulls up. Can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound opportunity for Guyana, but they mishandle it. Ruiz the other way. Inside, tough layup by Thomas. Mansdale Thomas now with 6. His team up by 3. Quick trigger 3, way off. And then away from the ball, bodies hit the floor, and Thomas can't believe that he was called for the foul. Again, Nicaragua in the penalty with plenty of time to go here in the first half. 5:07 to be exact. See if Guyana could take advantage of that and toe the line and knock down some free throws. First free throw falls through. Give Welsh 9 points on the night so far. Guyana struggled from the field, just 25% shooting from the field. They've stayed in it with the 3 ball and at the foul line. They're now shooting 61% from the foul line after that free throw goes through. Double digits for Welsh. His team down 1. Omer, deep 3. Too strong. Rebound Welsh. He'll push. Welsh inside, and it's blocked by Omer. Good hustle getting back defensively to negate that layup opportunity. They'll stay here. Guyana with an opportunity now to take the lead. The extra time needed to make sure no moisture on the floor for any of these players. Now we'll get back to action here. James comes off the screen. Welsh has been the hot man. Rose. James feels like a smaller player's on him. He wants in the post. Rose is open for 3. Left it short. Good rebound by Garth. Trying to send Thomas on a break. Hodgson thought twice about a 3, and now we'll pull it back out. Ruiz driving inside. Ruiz, tough move, and the foul. That's a big boy move for a big-time player. Jared Ruiz will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Give Ruiz 10 on the night now after that free throw. Shooting 50% from the field. Perfect from the line. Saw previously on the other graphic, Nicaragua has not hit a three-point shot yet. 0 for 5 from 3. Ruiz, no look inside to Omer. What a pass, Ruiz. What a finish, Omer. Six-point lead. James for 3, no good. Foul again away from the ball. once again, Guyana will go to the line. This time, Anthony Moe will toe the line for 2 opportunities. The one thing you can nitpick about the first half from Nicaragua is the fact that they fouled a lot and sending Guyana to the line a ton. It's really kind of keeping them in this game. This is going to be free throw attempts number 14 and 15 in the game for Guyana. Moe knocks down the first. It's been 13 fouls so far in Nicaragua. The second one doesn't fall. The trap there, Ruiz. Garth in. And finally spinning home is Bova. 3-point game. 3:22 remaining in the first half. Ruiz. See the shooting numbers for Guyana. Struggling from the field, just 25%. Ruiz, he's not struggling from the field at all. The floater falls for him. Moe shows the up fake inside. Gets his own miss. Puts it back up and in. Anthony Moe working hard for that bucket there. Give him 6. A little pace starting to pick up here. Ruiz, who's going to stop him? Feels like he can go anywhere he wants on the floor right now and get any look he wants. It's a 5-point game, Nicaragua in front. Welsh for 3, no good. Hodgson pulls it down, and Ruiz is standing right next to him. And if I was him, I would just give him the rock. He's been unstoppable the last couple possessions. Hodgson keeps it, though. Now he'll give it to Ruiz. The man of the hour, Jared Ruiz. He'll put up the shot. And a rare miss, but he'll get his own. He'll try a 3. It's the first of the night for Ruiz, the first of the night for Nicaragua, and he pounds his chest and says, no one can stop me right now. 17 and counting for the big man. What a first half. Omer went to challenge that shot, almost pinned it against the glass, but that's a 2 for Smith. 6-point lead for Nicaragua, who will close out the half with momentum. Foul there away from the basket. Rosario making sure that Hodgson knows what's going on here. Hodgson will go to the line for 2 free throws. For the free throws, we'll get the timeout on the floor. Minute 38 to play here in the second quarter. Nicaragua up 6. Jared Ruiz, 17 points. He's been unstoppable. You're watching the FIBA Basketball World Cup pre-qualifiers for 2023 from El Salvador. Minute 38 to play here in the second quarter. From El Salvador, 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup pre-qualifiers. Nicaragua up on Guyana. 2 free throws on the way here for Charlon Hodgson. One of the many that were a part of the Basketball Champions League of America's final the other day for Real Esteli, the runners-up to Flamengo. Hodgson knocks down the first. And a big part of this team that is young but on the rise for Nicaragua. Mentioned off the top, their world rank doesn't do them justice. The only way to improve it is to perform in tournaments like this. This is a good step. James to Rose. Delroy James going to have to work quickly as the shot clock's winding down. He forced up a shot. The defense there by Nicaragua. Nothing touched the rim, so a 3 on the way as the shot clock expires. I don't think that touched the rim either. And they got a fresh shot clock and cash in. Bovo for 3. Give him 5. James looking to isolate now on Amir. It's an offensive foul. You could see that a mile away. Good defense there by Hodgson. He knew exactly what was happening, read it like a children's book. Five-point game here. Nicaragua in front. They've had momentum here throughout the second quarter. It feels like the lead should be a little bigger than just 5. Omir. He had the hot hand for a while, but since cooled off. And Guyana could hold for the last look here. Boy, this is a positive for Guyana. They've struggled here in the second quarter to get things going. That 3 by Rose reduces the lead to just 2. And after struggling from the field, Guyana only shooting 30% from the field, they were able to get out of the second quarter unscathed. Just down 2, the same way they started the second quarter. Halftime here in El Salvador. Nicaragua, 42. Guyana, 40. We'll get a chance to look at the first half stats here in a moment, as both these teams, as I said, not exactly shooting the lights out. Nicaragua actually shooting much better than Guyana, but the fouls have piled up for Nicaragua, keeping Guyana in the game at the charity stripe. Here are the first half stats. Shooting stats, that is. Shortly coming here on your screen. While we wait for those, a reminder, you can join in on a conversation on social media with the hashtag FIBAWC. This, of course, is the 2023 pre-qualifiers for the FIBA World Cup. And if you haven't already, go ahead and follow FIBA WC, the official social media page for the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup. Here are the shooting numbers for both teams. Nicaragua shooting 40% from the field. That was Ruiz doing a lot of damage there. Guyana not able to get it to go, but they lived at the foul line. 13 fouls for Nicaragua, leading to 15 free throw attempts for Guyana. There you see the assist numbers. Guyana in front there. A lot of that has to do with Ruiz got the hot hand and he just kept going. There's no need to pass the ball from his perspective. You got to go and you just let it fly. Scoring leaders. Game high, 17 for Jared Ruiz. Rashad Amir had 11. He got it going for a bit in the first quarter, but has since cooled off. The 3 by Stanton Rose reduced the lead down to 2. The high man for Guyana. Taryn Welsh with double figures. He has 10. Saw the rebounding leaders there briefly, and you'll see the assist leaders as well. And we will be back for the second half here shortly from El Salvador. Nicaragua up by 2 after 20 minutes of play. Looks like we'll get a close finish. Stick with us. You're watching the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Central American and Caribbean pre-qualifiers. Back we are here in El Salvador, the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Central America and Caribbean pre-qualifiers. An excellent first half, 42-40 Nicaragua over Guyana. Guyana in the home whites, Nicaragua in the road blues. As we get set to start the second half, there you see the 5 on the floor for Guyana and the 5 on the floor for Nicaragua. Nicaragua starting off in a zone defense. See if Guyana could figure out a way how to attack it. That ball, they say, last touched by Guyana. Leading scorers at the half. Teron Welsh leading the way for Guyana with 10 points, and Jared Ruiz, terrific in the first half. 17 big ones for Nicaragua. His team only up 2. Omir, bucket and the foul. A good cut by Hodgson, and Omir made himself available for the outlet and the strength to finish it, and 1. It's the 4th foul already on Harold Adams. So Norchad Omir currently goes to Arkansas State in the NCAA. He's the first player from Nicaragua to compete at the Division I level. Averaged 12 points and 11.5 rebounds. He actually led the Sun Belt Conference in rebounding this season. It's a great story on him and his journey from Eli Lederman. You should look that up over on Arkansas Online. Traveled there by Delroy James. Ball goes the other way. What an accomplishment for that young man. And now trying to help his team, his country, pre-qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2023. He's 19 years of age. Having himself a fine game so far. There he is setting a screen for Hodgson. Thomas. The kick, Ruiz. Thomas kept moving and found an open shot and knocks down the triple. It's a great job by Thomas continuing to move. Foul inside as Mo tried to throw it down and he got hammered. Anthony Mo's first free throw on the way, no good. This is where Guyana has been able to stay in the game, is at the foul line. It's going to be free throw number 17 for them of the game. And Mo goes 0 for 2 from the line. It's one thing to get the opportunities at the line. You have to cash them in as well. Ruiz. Lopez, deep 2. No good. Rebound Belgrave. James wanted to give it down low to Mo. Took a little too long to find him there. Nice pass by James. Cutting it through the zone defense that time, finding Rose for the layup. Back to a 6-point lead for Nicaragua. You see James's stats as he is stuffing the stat sheet across the board. 6 points, 4 boards, 5 assists. Smith checks into the game, number 3 in white. Welsh will sit. Thomas. Thomas. Hot shin for three. Too strong, and Smith reaches for that rebound. And here comes Guyana the other way. James, he's been the playmaker for Guyana so far. He's sizing up Lopez. Lopez in foul trouble as James attacks the rim. A tap attempt, and Omer came from out of bounds and touched it. Never established any sort of presence in play before touching the basketball. So we'll stay on this side, Guyana ball. (48-42) the score. Nicaragua content to stay in the zone. A lot of length on the floor, and it also allows them a little opportunity to protect Lopez, who was in foul trouble. Here's Mo on the dive. Throws up a wild shot. He traveled. That time, good defense by Lopez, standing his ground. Still just the 2 fouls for Bartel Lopez. A good sign for Nicaragua. They're trying to get him on the block right now. Here he is inside on the paint. The layup is wild. And Guyana will push the other way. Oh, what a block by Omer. He's playing volleyball out there. It's Omer's second block of the night. James with the skip pass. A good ball movement by Guyana. Mo, floater. He pulled the trigger a little too short there. Never touched the rim. Shot clock continues. Smith's 3 is off. And that's Ruiz's basketball. Ruiz pushing. Euro step in the lane. He thought he got hit. No whistle. Play on, and James comes back the other way. Good hezzy dribble by James. He was held that time by Omer. And it's going to be the second team foul here for Nicaragua. Ponce and Claire coming back into the game for Nicaragua. They'll be at the top of that zone. By the way, that's the second foul on Omer. Mo inside. Acrobatic layup attempt, no good. Good ball movement by Guyana, but they're not pulling the trigger on the open look. A tougher shot there by Rose. He had the open 3 and then made it a tougher 2 and missed it. Here you see the stats for Bartel. He's important. Bartel Lopez has 5 boards, no points. But his presence in that zone is menacing. He does have the 1 block so far. Here's Ponce leading the charge for Nicaragua. A lot of blue jerseys in one area. Ruiz wants them to separate a little bit. Claire will launch the 3. A high arcing 3. Omer almost caught it on the alley. Defense there by Ruiz, forcing an errant look, and he'll push the other way. Ruiz in the post. Missed an easy one, but got his own. Jared Ruiz is really taking over this game. Give him 19, a game high. One and done that time for Guyana. Claire gives it up. Lopez wanted to throw it down, but he got hit. He'll go to the line and have to earn him the hard way this time. Anthony Mo picked up his 4th foul on that Lopez dunk attempt. And it leads to a timeout for Coach Hercules. 8-point lead, Nicaragua in front. 5:04 to play here in the third quarter. Well, if you're just watching Nicaragua for the first time in a long time, their FIBA world rank of 116th doesn't do them justice. They are a team definitely on the rise. And results, positive ones, at tournaments like this will get them the respect that they deserve around the world, certainly here in the Caribbean and Central America. Lopez's first points of the night come at the foul line. They're a team that just sent, or a country rather, that just sent a team to the FIBA Americas Basketball Champions League. Real Esteli, with a bunch of their members now representing this national team. Runners-up, losing to Flamengo in the final just a couple days ago. Gym was packed over there in Managua, Nicaragua. Now they're trying to follow up and clinch a spot. Second round of pre-qualification that will go down in July. That's going to be an intentional foul. See the referee there holding the sign for it. The intentional foul will lead to 2 free throws for Guyana and the basketball, so a break here. Feels like Nicaragua should be up a lot more than they actually are. They've been controlling the pace. Guyana's been struggling to score the basketball. But being at the foul line and scoring with the clock stopped is the reason why Guyana's within striking distance here. This is free throws number 18 and 19 on the night for Guyana. And Belgrave misses both of them. So a bullet dodge there for Nicaragua. It's one thing to get the gifts. You got to cash them in. James for 3. Yes. Delroy James knocking down the triple. Boy, did Guyana need that bucket. Keeps the lead at 7. Ruiz pulls up. In and out. And James vacuums in a rebound. James on the bounce, driving inside. What a block by Lopez, but the foul underneath by Claire. He's holding his head in disbelief. Oh, you see how important Lopez is inside. Oh, is it on Claire or Omir? Graphic says it's on Omir. Claire was holding his head as if it was on him. Let's see what the official stat sheet says. If it's on Omir, we're looking at 4 fouls for him, and that's dangerous. David Rosario arguing that it wasn't on Omir, saying Omir was not even in the play. It looked like Claire was in the area, so could be a mix-up for the referees. 25 and 15, easy to mix up. But they can't afford that. Nicaragua cannot afford Omir picking up his 4th foul, even when he's not a part of the play. So still a discussion with Coach Rosario. Let's see if we get it corrected. It looks like Omir still on the official stat sheet has 4 fouls. Break here for Guyana as Omir has the 4th foul, and with the foul trouble, he'll sit. 5-point game. Andy Perez, who has 3 fouls, is back into the game. Backdoor cut, Claire. That's a good find by Lopez. The big man can pass a little bit. Chance of defense coming in from Nicaragua bench. Trying to create some energy here in this gym. Foul again away from the ball. And that will send Guyana back to the free throw line. Boy, Guyana really catching a break here with the ability to score with the clock stopped and chip away at this lead. The other thing it's doing, it's really breaking up the momentum that Nicaragua had. They had it going there in the second quarter. Felt like they were going to break the game wide open. Team Crandon misses the first free throw. Crandon, one of the youngsters on this team, just 20 years of age. And he missed them both. Ponce dribbling up the court. His team up 7. Lopez, we just saw him throw a delicious dime on a possession before. Now he'll launch the 3. Oh, how about that? Showing you the entire repertoire. Bartel Lopez, his first triple of the game. Smith, his air ball goes awry. Ruiz. Lopez shows you the up and go. Ruiz thought about it. Ponce, the jab, inside. Claire falling away. Can't get it to go. Tapped up and is pulled down by Smith. Guyana trying to run. Travel there. Belgrave taking too many steps. Under 3 to play here in the third. It's a 10-point game. Just feels like Nicaragua is trying to break this game open, but they haven't been able to do it fully. They haven't been able to keep Guyana off the foul line. This is a crucial time in the game for both these two teams. First game of 4 for both of them over the next 5 days. Lazy pass there. Ponce was lucky to get it back. Ponce now drives. Perez. Stolen right out of his pocket by James. James crossing over. James slithering inside, and he's hit, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, James is beginning to stuff the stat sheet. He has 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Couple steals, couple blocks. He's doing it all. And he's done a good job of knocking down the free throws when they've come his way. For this free throw comes, he's 5 of 8 from the line. Andy Perez, who checked into the game for Omer, who had 4 fouls. Perez now himself has 4 fouls. So those two big men will sit and watch for the next little bit. See James's numbers. He's up to 13 after that. Free throw cashes in. Lopez puts it on the deck. Lopez, the floater, no good. James, another rebound. Give him 6 on the night. James for 3, no good. Probably a little quick on the trigger there. Ruiz. Tough layup attempt, no good. Ponce has the open look. That ball slapped out of bounds there by Welsh. Welsh has 10 points in the game. He kept Guyana within striking distance there in that second quarter, and now has been quiet. He's just 3 of 11. couldn't convert. Good extra pass. Belgrave, he got partially blocked. Trying to follow it, can't do it. Garth gets it over to Hodgson, who just checked in. You see Garth has been a beast on the boards. He has 5 rebounds. Lopez. Ooh. Boy, a hard spill taken there by Lopez. You see the signal being thrown up for the intentional. David Rosario came all the way out to center court to plead his case. Lopez still down. Hopefully he's okay. Hasn't moved much since taking the spill. And he was just starting to get it going. Couldn't get into really any sort of a rhythm in the first half. He was in and out with foul trouble. Here he is, and his teammates helping carry him off the court. A round of applause from those in attendance here in El Salvador, but that didn't sound good when he hit the deck. And this doesn't look good, the fact that he's not able to walk off on his own power. Try to keep you updated with his status as the night continues. Well, that would be a tough loss if he's out for any extended period of time for Nicaragua. Remember, folks, they're playing 4 games in 5 days. It's a lot of basketball, and you don't want to sacrifice someone's youth. But Lopez, the captain of this team, 31 years of age. It's a pretty young team, and he provides a little bit of that leadership. Our thoughts and prayers are with him at the moment as he's getting checked out on the sideline. You see Delroy James going over there to give him a dap. James is the one that fouled him. And Lopez responded with a dap. Good sportsmanship shown there. Yes, these two teams are competing, but you never want to see anyone get hurt. So it'll be 2 shots in the ball for Nicaragua. It's Thomas knocking down the first free throw. And he hits the second. It's going to make it a 10-point spread. Basketball in favor of Nicaragua. Minute 06 remaining in the third quarter. Hodgson. Ruiz wants it in the mid-post. They don't get it to him. Instead, it's Thomas falling away. Got it to go. 12-point lead. Danger zone time for Guyana. Hodgson with the steal. Nicaragua trying to run. Garth was missed down low. He had his hands up. I'm sure a lot of people at home were saying, why didn't you pass it to him? They're screaming at their screen. Instead, Hodgson driving, missed it. Fast break attempt for Guyana, and they throw it away. 4-on-1 attempt. Garth inside and lays it in. Turnover starting to mount up for Belgrave. James's three is not there. Garth stepped out of bounds before saving it. And a break here for Guyana. Maybe a bucket could help them go into the third quarter break with some sort of momentum. Right now it's all Nicaragua looking to break this game wide open. 63-49. Under 4 to shoot. James has to go quick. Gets one off. And that's how we'll end the third frame. It's not an insurmountable lead for Guyana. But they'll have to chip away early in the fourth quarter. Right now, Nicaragua feeling good Heading into the third quarter break, leading 63-49. Let's take a look at some of the statistics from the first three. Throws. See the assist numbers in favor of Guyana. Again, Nicaragua leaning heavily on Ruiz, who got it going. That's why those assist numbers are a little bit lower. He was able to do a lot of one-on-one action. Amir falling into that category as well before he got into foul trouble. And here are the scoring leaders. Ruiz, the game high 19. Delroy James doing everything he can, not only leading the team in scoring, but trying to pull down rebounds, drop dimes, block shots, the whole 9 yards. They'll need more from him as this team down big. Largest lead of the game now for Nicaragua, 63-49. Take the quick break. Remind you, you can join in on the conversation. Hashtag FIBAWC. You're watching the 2023 pre-qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. All right, fourth period, moments away from starting. Nicaragua could feel it. They have the opportunity here to blow it all open. It's been teetering on that way for the entire game. Guyana has been able to keep it close up until the last 2 minutes of that third quarter. The first 5 minutes of this quarter is going to be so important for both teams. Can Nicaragua close the door here on a Guyana comeback, or can Guyana get back into the game? Hodgson starts the fourth with a triple. Guyana is going to do anything. It might have to be on the back of number 4 in white, Delroy James. Another steal there. Garth to the rim. He was bothered there by the retreating Guyana defense. James, the double comes. James. Nice look. The extra. No one wants to shoot it for a guy. There's another extra. Smith's three, no good. Rather, that was Adams. Adams' three, no good. First time we see him take a long ball. Hodgson just hit a triple. Now he wants to ISO. Hodgson for three again. Left it short. Stanton Rose crosses half. James. He'll isolate. Boy, three on the way. That was no good. But the offensive rebound is there for Adams. Guyana has really struggled from the field, just 23% shooting on the night. Nicaragua's defense been incredible so far. Ruiz takes the hit and finishes so calmly. Give him 21 on the night. James, good crossover. Pass, though, to Mo, a little too strong for him to handle. They'll stay here, though. They say last touch by Nicaragua. Smith checks into the game for Guyana. Ponce back into the game for Nicaragua. Claire on the inbound. Mo for three. Felt like that was partially blocked. Offensive rebound, however, for Guyana. Nicaragua got caught leaking out, and they pay the price, giving up a three. Stanton Rose knocking that one down. That's his third triple of the night. It's a 14-point game. Ruiz trying to answer. No good. And Rose, the first to the ball. James back to Rose, trying to make it 2 in a row, and he knocks it down. Just like that, it's an 11-point game. Plenty of time left. 7:30 to be exact. Here for Nicaragua basketball. If they don't reset the shot clock, they'll show 9 seconds for Nicaragua to get a look. Ruiz and Mo now jawing. All in good fun, I'm sure. Two competitive individuals. The referee's making sure that it doesn't go overboard. The old school fans out there saying, hey, let them play. That's what we love to see. Ruiz watched by Mo. Ruiz, rhythm dribble, pulls. Too strong. Guyana getting the stops they need to chip away. James. Rose. Not a lot of player movement for Guyana. Stuck on the perimeter with that zone defense. The backdoor cut. Extra pass. Shot clock violation. Great defense by Nicaragua. That zone has been a pest all night for Guyana. They haven't figured it out. Surely, regardless of the result of this game, that'll be something that the other teams here in El Salvador might try to use against Guyana, and also something Guyana will have to try and figure out in the event they see it again. Ponce driving inside. Thomas swatted by James. Rebound, Garth. Good hustle there by Garth, and he earns himself a trip to the foul line. Francisco Garth, the younger players on this team. He's 22 years old. Trouble now in the foul department. Stanton Rose just picked up his 4th foul. So you have Rose and Anthony Mo with 4 fouls. Harold Adams, who's played sparingly, also has 4 fouls. He's on the floor right now for Guyana. James, he's carried a heavy load offensively. Skip pass. That's Smith. Now it's Mo. The jab step. The trigger. Can't cash in. A foul away from the basketball. Will stay here. Maybe to the surprise of some, it's only the first foul in this quarter for Nicaragua. Felt like they had been getting the wrong end of the whistle for the first 3. James from the corner. No good. Mo inside. Can't get the follow. Look at Thomas hustling in, and he gets hacked. And if that's Mo, that's going to be his 5th foul. Right now, Mo's not even heading towards the bench. So maybe they didn't call it on him. The official sheet still says 4 for him. And he stays in the game. Ruiz. Gave the foul to Smith, not Mo. Ruiz inside. His layup no good. And Mo did not establish himself back into the playing court. Stepped out of bounds. Need both feet back in playing court before you touch the basketball. Maybe 1.5 was in. That's out of bounds. Will stay on this side of the floor. Coach Hercules wants to talk it over with his squad. Crunch time here in El Salvador. 70-57. Nicaragua holding on to a 13-point lead with 5:31 remaining in the game. All right, back we are here at FIBA World Cup 2023 pre-qualifiers. Central America and the Caribbean. 5 teams here in El Salvador playing 4 games over the next 5 days. This is match day 1. And Nicaragua trying to close out a victory here over Guyana. Still plenty of time, though, however, for Guyana to try and creep back into this game. They got to do it on both ends, though. The ball movement's been there offensively. They just haven't been able to make shots. That will help. It's Rose who rattles home a 3. That's his 5th 3 of the game. The lead is 10. Guyana has hit 11 3-pointers, 5 of them coming from Rose. Thomas rises up and fires in and out. Offensive rebound, Nicaragua. And Ruiz says, hey, hand the ball off to me. Let me get a good look. He'll walk into a 3. They left him alone and they pay the price. Possibly the hottest man in the gym. Guyana fall asleep at the wheel. 24 and counting for Jared Ruiz. Chance of defense now coming in from the Nicaragua bench. What a ball fake by Mo. He had everyone spinning. Count it, and the foul. Oh, man. Anthony Mo making the defense look silly on that one. Let's see if he can cash in at the foul line. Lead back down to 10. Ruiz. Thomas almost gave it away. Garth. Count it. He took the contact and was able to get it to go. He is 6. Smith for 3. Indeed. Big time shot for Smith. A little bit of full court press here from Guyana with 3:40 remaining in the game. They need stops though. Ruiz inside, slithering his way to the rim. It's been unstoppable tonight. Smith just knocked down a 3. Here's Adams teeing up a 3. James with the offensive rebound. And we'll get the timeout from Nicaragua. James has 15. Coach Rosario with 3:13 remaining in the game. Sense maybe momentum shifting just a little bit. His team up 77-68 nonetheless. Back for the conclusion right here from El Salvador. Here in El Salvador, 77-68. Nicaragua in front with 3:13 remaining in the game. It's been the Jared Ruiz show. 26 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He's been terrific. Mentioned off the top that he plays for Real Esteli, his club ball, and they were just in the Basketball Champions League of Americas. They made it to the finals. They lost to Flamengo just a couple of days ago, and maybe he's come to El Salvador on a mission. Maybe not liking the taste of defeat. He has been feeling it all night long. Number 24 in blue, he's on the ball right now. Looking to add to his game high of 26. Instead, the feed inside, and a good finish by Claire. Kerry Claire has 6 points. James attracts a ton of defenders, dropped it off to Mo, but he missed a bunny. His last touch by Nicaragua will stay here. Coach Rosario still fighting for every possession. Thought it was last touched by Guyana that time. Here's Smith. James. Rose for 3. 6 3-pointers on the night for Rose. Don't go anywhere just yet. This game isn't over. Still plenty of time. I was just about to say Guyana needs stops. They got gifted one. Let's see what they do with it now. 2 minutes and 23 seconds. If I was Guyana, I'd find Rose. He's been the hot man from deep. If Nicaragua is going to stay in that zone, he'll have opportunities. It's a wild shot there by Adams. And picked up by Nicaragua. Claire inside, running the floor beautifully. Ruiz dropped it off. 2 minutes to play, a 10-point spread. Mo thought about the 3. He's barreling down the lane. Adams on the finish. And timeout. David Rosario not impressed with the defensive effort that time. All the way out onto the floor to yell at his team. 8 points is the difference. 1:48 to play. And that's an eternity in basketball, as you know, folks. So Coach Rosario knows you don't want to open the door for anybody at any level. These are teaching moments. We talked about the scoring for Jared Ruiz. Of course, the 26 points, a game high. But on the last 2 possessions, some beautiful passing from him. He's now up to 6 dimes on the night. The dude's working on a triple-double, folks. 26 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. He has been phenomenal. Speaking of working on triple doubles, Delroy James for Guyana has been terrific in that regard as well. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Stanton Rose has caught fire from three-point range for Guyana. He's 6 of 11 from 3. He's up to 20 points. That is a team high. It's an 8-point game, 1:48 to play. First game for these two teams here at the FIBA World Cup pre-qualifiers here in El Salvador. Ruiz handling the rock. Now looking for help. Omir. He would hit that jump shot in his sleep, but he got his own. Missed the layup. 2 rare misses for Omir. He had a wide open look from about 14. Missed that. Got his own. Got inside for a layup attempt. Couldn't get that to fall. But luckily for him, Nicaragua keeps possession with 14 on the shot clock. For your Guyana, you look back at those type of plays, that should be a possession going the other way. For Jared Ruiz. And the lead is 84-73. Adams for 3, trying to answer. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, then given away. And a foul there by Adams on Omir. Give Omir a double-double on the night. 14 points, 10 rebounds. Boy, what a performance from Jared Ruiz. He is 29, and he's about to catch this inbound to see if he can add to that total. Under a minute to play here in the game. Ruiz, the man of the hour, on the rock. You can see the confidence oozing off of him at the moment. James taking the challenge of guarding him. Ruiz, the jumper, no good, and James pulls it down. Here's Rose. Rose wants it back. He has 6 threes. Looking for number 7. No good there. And a tough rebound there by Ruiz. Doing it all. Trying to play keep away here as the clock winding down, and Nicaragua will get their first win here in El Salvador. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Ruiz will dribble inside. Hot shin for 3. No good. And Mo pulls down the rebound. He won't take a shot attempt. And that's how the game will end. 84-73, Nicaragua with the win. In large part to Jared Ruiz with a big-time performance. 29 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. He was a man's man. Nicaragua one step closer to that second round of pre-qualifiers with this victory. We'll take a look at some of the full game stats rather, in just a second. And while we do that, we remind you, you can follow all the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 news over on social media at FIBA WC, the official account for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Join in on the conversation on social media as well with the hashtag FIBAWC. A reminder, if you're a basketball junkie like I am, we still have 4 more days of action. Earlier today, we saw Jamaica defeating Costa Rica 69-67. What a thrilling game that was. Nicaragua picking up their first win just moments ago, 84-73 over Guyana. Tomorrow we'll see Jamaica take on Guyana. in game number 1. And then the hosts, El Salvador, taking on Costa Rica in game number 2. Nicaragua will get the rest day tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the games so far today as we take a look at the final numbers. Great shooting night for Nicaragua. See the assist numbers. Guyana will take that with them and add that to the positive column as they head into their game with Jamaica tomorrow. And then finally, the leading scorers, the big night, of course, Jared Ruiz. He didn't do it alone, though. Got some help from Omer Thomas with some big buckets. Guyana got a spark from Rose. Of course, Delroy James stuffing the stat sheet as well. That will do it for us here on match day 1, match day of 5 from El Salvador. Again, Nicaragua with a 84-73 victory over Guyana. Jamaica victorious in game 1, 69-67 over Costa Rica. We will see you tomorrow for Jamaica, Guyana, and El Salvador and Costa Rica. I am Carlin Gay. Stay safe wherever you are. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow right here on the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Central America and Caribbean pre-qualifiers.